All right. Hey, guys. So I have been asked to look at, let me get that adjusted there, look at 1-31. This is from CC3. So CPM CC3 1.1.4 is the section, and this is problem number 1-31. So 1-31 actually asks us to use 1-30 in our work, right? So what they want us to do. So we got to think about a box plot. Is it gives us a little hint and says you're going to be thinking about a box plot. So that's what we're going to be doing is creating a box plot. All right. So what's nice is it gives us an e-tool to remind us how to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So part A says, what is the median shoe size in problem 1-30? So 1-30 is here, right? And it's all of this table right here. So our shoe size compared to height. So I already took the shoe size data and I ordered it from smallest to greatest. You've got to do that if you're going to do a box plot. If you're going to actually find the median, you have to put it in order. Because the median, remember, if you forgot, median, that word median means middle. So median is middle. Okay, middle. So what I'm going to do is I look at my data and I'm just going to count in. So if I count in from the outside, so here's the outside, go one in, both sides, go one in again, both sides, go in again, both sides. So you count in until you get to the very center. And it looks like our very middle number is right here, which is 8. So our median, all right, our median is equal to 8. And then it says, what is the minimum shoe size? Well, minimum is 6. So I'll write that down. Our min is equal to 6. And then ask what our max is. Oops, our max is equal to 10. Okay, that's important information when we're doing our box plot. And I'll show you where and why. So the next question is asking about what are the quartiles. Okay, so quartiles, you have two different quartiles. You have an upper quartile and the lower quartile. So upper and lower quartile. So the upper quartile, if this is our, where was our middle? Our middle, I believe, was that 8 right here. This is our median, right? That right there is the median. So our quartile then, what we look at for quartiles, all of this data here is how we're going to use that data for the lower quartile. We're going to use this data here for the upper quartile. So what you do is you do the exact same thing. You count, it says it's the median of the upper half and the median of the lower half. So the median of the upper half is the upper quartile. So I'm going to go again, count myself in on the upper half, and I go in and I get two numbers here. I don't really have a middle, so I look at these two numbers and what I need to do is add them up and divide by 2. Well, they're both the same number, so really the middle would be 8.25. So that upper quartile is 8.5. So then the lower quartile is finding it doing the same thing, but on the lower half of the data. So in 1, and again, I have 7.5, 7.5. So I normally would add the two numbers and divide by 2. But that plus that divided by 2 is the same thing. So it's going to be that 7.5 for the lower quartile. Okay. So this is B. This was A. Now I need C. So above a number line, this is making the box plot. So here's how you make a box plot. You take a number line, all right, and I'm going to have our number line, because our lowest data is 6, I'm going to start with 5. We can do that. And then I'm going to go by, because really we're looking at numbers that are just pretty close. Our range is 4. So I'm going to space this out, and that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, I meant to put the 10 down here. 10. And then last number I will go one more over is 11. So you want your number line usually to exceed your lowest number and the highest number. So here's how you make a box plot. So to create the box plot, you start with your upper and lower quartile. So my upper quartile is at 8.5, so I draw a line above at 8.5, and my lower quartile is at 7.5, draw a line at 7.5, and then I create my box. I also have to include my median, which is 8, so I put a line in the box. That's the median. So upper quartile, median, lower quartile, and then you put your whiskers. I don't know if you've ever heard of the box and whisker. Your whiskers are these little lines that go all the way out to the highest number, which is 10, and this goes all the way down to the lowest number, which is 6. So that is a box plot for that data. And then it asks so that's C. Part D, where does your shoe size fall in the distribution of Karen's data? So that's your question to answer. Where does your data fall? So I would graph your data and put me. So if, like for me, my data, I actually wear a size 10. So 10, 10 and a half, but I'm going to say it's 10. So right here, I plot this, and this is Mr. Dell. So you can do the same thing for you. Okay. Thanks, guys.